everybody, welcome back to A Glittery Life. Somebody recently asked for like my skincare routine, and honestly I change my skincare routine so often that I've never really filmed a skincare routine video, but I thought I would talk about the things that I'm using on my skin right now that are incredible and that I've been using for the last I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 weeks, and I've seen a radical difference in my skin. Some of these things I've been using a little bit longer, but I'm gonna just kind of tell you what's working for me right now. Now I should say that I have combo skin. It is oily in the T-zone and can be kind of dry actually everywhere else. It's so bizarre. Especially this winter has been weird, and you've heard me complain a million times about coming home from Sundance and how my skin was dry and flaky and the texture was bad. So I have really been in it to win it to sort of really redo my whole skin care routine and kind of fix the surface of my face, if that makes sense. And I'm really blessed. I don't have acne scarring. I don't have acne. I really am so thankful for my skin, for my age. I don't have any wrinkles yet, my forehead, all that kind of stuff, which is crazy because I talk with my eyebrows. I don't know how I don't have wrinkles everywhere. So I'm really fortunate. If you want to see some things that are working for me right now that I would absolutely stand behind 100%, then keep watching. In terms of cleanser, what I am using every day, morning and night, is the Bioderma Sensi Bio H2O. This is, you've heard me talk about this before. You can get this on Beautylicious website. I will link this down below. In fact, they actually just were able to lower the price because they got a better shipping price for this. And so it's even lower than when they launched it. Not many companies would do that. If they can actually lower the price, they do. Who does that? Beautylicious is freaking the bomb, you guys. I love them. And then every day I've been using the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Peel pads. You can see my box is almost gone. And this is the extra strength formula. And I have been using this every day on my face, my neck, my décolleté, and I just started actually on the back of my hands, trying to make sure that I'm staving off any aging that's happening on the back of my hands. This has been a really easy, gentle way to peel off any dead skin, to fix the surface of my face. I feel like it's really helped with my pores. I feel like it's helped clean out my pores. And so I'm doing these every day, which I am obsessed with. A lot of you have already been using these and I'm late to the party. I get it. And then in terms of a mask that I've been using, and I'm doing this 2 or 3 times a week because it's so good, is the Charlotte Tilbury Goddess Skin Clay Mask. Visibly lifts, smooths, brightens, and tightens pores for baby skin. This is no joke. This is the most luxurious mask I've ever used that does everything that it says it does. Once again, you can get this at beautylish.com. I will link this down below as well. This is seriously so worth the splurge. I hope that I never have to live without this because it's just that good. And I literally have all these other masks that are half open that I'm will I ever use these again? I don't know, you guys. I don't know, because this is so good. Then in terms of eyes, I have 2 different eye products that I've been using a lot. In the morning, I've been using the Dennis Gross, in the morning, I've been using the Dr. Dennis Gross Ferulic and Retinol Eye Cream. This is for morning and evening, but I have a different one I'll show you in a minute that I'm using for the evening. And I am just gently tapping this around the eye area and before I put my makeup on. So after I've cleansed, done my peel pads, then I put this on right underneath my eyes, and I feel like it helps my makeup go on smoother. I feel like it helps my eyes look brighter. I'm wearing concealer under my eyes less. I mean, let's face it, I'm kind of lazy, so only about half the week do I even put concealer on under my eyes. I know. I don't curl my lashes either, you guys. I'm not a perfect beauty vlogger by any stretch of the imagination, but I really like this and I feel like I'm actually seeing some results and seeing it work. And then at night, my favorite thing to use is the Perricone MD Vitamin C Ester Eye Serum. I don't like using this during the daytime. You can. My skin's a little bit too oily, I feel like, to be using this during the day, but if you have dry skin and really dry under eyes, and you feel like it's dull, lifeless under eyes, this would be a great product for you. You would really enjoy it morning and evening. So, but this is right by my bedside table and I put this on right before I go to bed every night. And then in terms of what I'm doing like serum wise or moisturizer wise, I have a couple things that I'm really enjoying and that I like for that. And I didn't bring one of them over because it's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and you already know I love that. So I didn't feel like I needed to talk about that again, but that is definitely part of my like skincare routine. Maybe not every day, but every other day. I kind of alternate back and forth between that and another moisturizer that I'm about to tell you about. But I am using the Dr. Dennis Gross Clinical Concentrate Radiance Booster. I love this. This is what I do right before I put on my moisturizer. I just put on a little like dollop of this all over my face and all over my neck. And because I really felt like my skin was so dull this winter, and I really feel like that's changed. And even like when I don't have makeup on, I feel like, oh gosh, my skin looks really bright. It looks really like full of life. It looks vibrant. It just has really, really affected my skin. So I know you're like you're talking about a lot of Dennis Gross, but you wanted to know what I'm using. So this is what I'm using. This brand is so legit too, you guys. Honestly, it's so good. This is the moisturizer that I'm reaching for even more than my Magic Cream right now. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Ferulic and Retinol Fibroblast Anti-Aging Moisturizer. It's a targeted treatment and it is so good. I love it. I'm so appreciative that Dr. Dennis Gross, the company, sent me some of these things to try. I'm not getting paid to review them. I'm not getting paid to talk about them. You know, I never get paid to talk about my opinion. I just want you to know this stuff is so good. Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with the Dr. Dennis Gross line. Everything that I've tried is so good. And all my friends that are using this right now are really raving about it and really feeling like it's also transformed their skin. So you guys, I hope that that was helpful. Those are some of my top skincare picks right now. Like I said, that does change as I use things, as my skin changes, as my needs change. I try to be really sensitive to actually what my skin needs and not just stay in the same skincare rut, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I hope that was helpful for you, and check those links down below for the stuff on Beautylish. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best day ever. Bye.